everyone, in today's video I'm going to be running you through a case study of a store that's doing over $1,152,000 every single month. That's a general dropshipping store. Let's go. Hey everyone and welcome. My name is Ricky Hayes. Don't forget to subscribe to today's video, hit the like button and comment down below. Crush it to go on the chance to win a 30-minute coaching call with myself. Every call I'll be giving away a 30-minute call, I've decided from now on. So comment down below, crush it, and you're going in the chance to win a 30-minute call with myself. Let's jump straight into it. The store is called Little Style Shop. I'm sure many of you have actually seen this. Upon investigating it, it'll become pretty obvious down the line. But for those who haven't, anyway, I wanted to add the info here. Here's the store link, the Facebook ad, the similar web details, which is a free Chrome extension. If you're not using that, I highly recommend using it. How I found the product was using DropPoint. Okay, that's $3 a month. I found it through that. I didn't find it the other way that you're going to see shortly. Okay, so I did some calculations for you to give you some ideas. So its total monthly visits as of today's date is 856,000 a month, which is insane. The average order value is $27.45 as shown there. The average price is $27.45, so I just use that. If we give them a conversion rate of 5%, and that's being quite generous, but I reckon they probably would be around the probably 3 to 5% as an estimated guess. Their total sales on a monthly basis is 42,000, which is just the monthly visits divided by 5%, times by 5%, sorry. And that gives you a total monthly revenue of $1,152,900. And then if I use the basis of a 15%, I personally think it'll be less as an educated guess, but I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. Again, just the total revenue times by 15% is $172,935. Now, that's still a lot of money, so no complaints there. All right, so I'm going to be diving now into showing you what they did right, what they've done wrong, showing the store, and we're going to go through it all live so that you can completely understand sort of what I would do and what you should also do to help you. Don't forget as well, the slides for today's video is down in the link, and also many other links as well. I've just updated my course as well with a lot of hacks that's going to help you as well. So if you want to jump on my course, link down below as well. Let's move straight on. All right, so here is the ad, okay? And you can see straight from the get-go, okay? Sorry, so I should say I found it on DropPoint. So, you know, I just signed my account and it was literally one of the first I saw. For those wondering, all I did was left it as worldwide. Shop now is the call to action. And I made it, I don't know why, most commented ads, and I left everything else just purely so I could find ones with insane amounts of engagement. And I found this one, which is, that's okay. So you can see that's the thumbnail there. Okay, so that's why this is cool. You can see the thumbnail. All right, and you can see that catches people straight away. That's a really unique thumbnail. Not a huge amount to it, let's be honest, but it stands out above everything else. Your eyes gravitate to it. Okay, so they've done that extremely well. And here's the ad itself. What they've done is they've just, again, they've put their watermark over the top of it. In a future video, I'll be going more into this. You can see they've shown, like, you know, the pros and the cons of it. People, the person's on Google Trends. Anyway, so you can see it's showing exactly what its benefits are going to be for the individual wearing it. It works for male and females. Definitely perfect for people that like to go to gym. You can see right at the end as well that they're really trying to get people to click up or click down. Simple little elements. They've probably done that in something like Camtasia. You can see a huge amount of engagement, okay, guys? Okay, and the ad copy works well, telling you the benefits. Get yours here, and they're just spamming it twice. I generally start with a question, but if something's working, don't dispute it, is what I always say. If we have a look at their store, we can see this is the product page. Now, we can see that they've done it really well. Adjustable to multiple body sizes. You know, they've really emphasized on a larger add to cart, which is good. They've got the add to cart down the bottom, which actually sort of leads me to my first slide, and I'll use this in conjunction with it. Is So they found a product that solves a problem that meets the criteria of winning products. Okay, so it's a item that, and I forgot to add a few in here as well. I'll go through them. That solves a problem. Okay, it helps people with neck pain, back problems. Simple. Okay, as well as that, on top of that, it's an item that's less likely to break. Okay, because it's just like it's just material, so it's adjustable. Okay, that's why it's a winning product. It's adjustable for everyone. So they don't need a million different variants. Really easy. Fits on everyone quite well. It's going to immediately help them. Okay, you don't really need instruction manual. It's the video and it self-explains it, but it's a really self-explanatory product. Those always do well. You know, if someone doesn't need to know how it works, and you can just visually see it, it makes it so easy to sell it. They built a general store that is crushing it. So it is actually a general store and it's crushing it. Again, the product has mass appeal. Okay, so mass viral potential. You can just see it straight away. Mass viral potential. Health products are big ones. And it doesn't have any... one of the things I really like about it is it's a product that's not going to possibly get you in hot water. So let's say an example would be, you know, a lot of these skin products. They can actually, you know, something putting on your skin, depending on the person, can actually cause reactions. That's bad. This is the type of product that's not going to do that really at all. So that is definitely a bonus. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but it's just something to be mindful of. There's a reason that there are different committees and different methods of getting products approved, especially if it's health for skin and medical products. They're very dangerous. So they created a unique Facebook ad, and that will reduce your CPM, reduce your CPCs to help you scale. So they did that very well. They made a clean website. So I'll be going through that with many conversion hacks in it, and I'll be jumping back in that in a moment. They're trying to increase the average order value. Very important one. When you scale, if you're not increasing your average order value, you seriously are going to struggle. My stores sit on about $50 to $60 average order value. And honestly, I think that's a really good spot to be in. Most people are probably sitting in the 20 to 30 range. In fact, they are. And so it's really difficult. So I recommend definitely trying to increase your average order value. They're diversifying their traffic sources. So this is one of the things that I noticed from slide 1. If we have a look here, we're seeing search. It's a really bad image, sorry. Direct search social, which is Facebook and Twitter, and display ads. I'll be going back into that in a moment, which is really good. Really good. That's what I always recommend. Although everyone thinks that Facebook is king and that everything is just Facebook, there is a bigger world out there than Facebook. They've got a great description. I love their description. You can tell they put quite a lot of effort into that description. Really hammers it home to me. Reviews, social proof, and floating add to cart. So if we jump on the page, we can see they've got quality images. They're emphasizing on the important parts as well. Okay. They've got these images that show the benefits of it. Poor posture, good posture, poor posture. Just shows it so well. You know, why I need this. Again, asking a question at the start of it. Why do I need this? And then they just read down and it flows naturally. They've probably gotten a copywriter to help them with this. And again, they've just used simple, just color over it to emphasize on the important parts. They've gotten probably just a graphic designer or something to show all the elements of life and where you can wear it. It's fantastic. You can wear it over anything or under anything. So it's a very multi-use item. Okay, so they're putting in their shipping times. Now, they're doing the whole high demand thing. If most of their traffic's come from US, again, I always recommend increasing your shipping times. Like for a product that has... you know, just, well, it does have, multiple sizes, my apologies, and, but multiple, and some colors. It wouldn't be hard for them to just ship that to, like, ShipBob or a warehouse in their prominent countries. They're using frequently bought together, which is good as well, which is the frequently bought together app. You can do this in Vitals 40 as well. Much of a muchness. And they got reviews, and, you know, tons of reviews, and I'm sure a number of these are legit, but I'm sure many of them are fake. Okay, so they're doing that all really well. Really well. The site loads really quick as well. That's important to consider, site speed. And I think that they've done that quite well. They've got their refund policy, their disclaimer. Okay, they put that up there so that, you know, just possible lawsuit stuff. That's why I say this. You need to consider that because it is very important. Okay, so that's what they've done well. You can see if we click SimilarWeb, okay, we can see all of this info. But if we have a look, I opened up the full details. My apologies. And we can see here that it's gone up, it's dipped, and it's going up again. Now, the reason I'll be getting to this in a moment, we can see that US is dropping and that they're starting to go to the other countries. We can see that they're going more to the European countries now. Okay, Brazil seemed to like it. I haven't marketed to Brazil in ages, so I actually don't know what its conversion rate is like. We can see here that this is what I mean by why I teach you diversification. A store that's doing over $1 million a month, okay, if this doesn't tell you that diversification is important, I don't know what does. So we can see here they got referrals. So they're probably using a referral program or backlinks. Okay, if you want to learn about backlinks, there's a YouTube channel called Backlink O with the actual O. I've learned a lot from that. You can outsource it, but backlinks do make quite a difference. You can see, you know, nearly 5%, and it's like organic free traffic. Search, they're running search ads. So whether it's brand search or just flat search, I haven't actually investigated that, to be honest. Direct is people just coming straight back to their store. Once you get a lot of traffic, people are just going to type in the name of your store and come back. They'll either buy again, or what usually happens with a lot of this is tracking updates. Trust me, a lot of that will be tracking updates, as well as something else, a bit of a funny one that I'll be showing you in a moment. Social, okay, so huge amount of social, but we're starting to see that they're not major traffic sources social anymore. They're doing some email marketing, although not much, and they're doing display ads. Now, the display ads is generally remarketing. Okay, so this is what I meant by their referrals. 33% is, we all know Gabriel Saint Germain, another great YouTuber. It's his blog. I had a look, and so he's done a review on this. By no means, I actually not seen his video on this. So for those wondering, I had not seen the video, but think as you will. We can see that they're doing CNN. Now, CNN, how does that work? That's display ads, okay? That's pretty much, I guarantee, if you went on their website, you'd probably just see display ads for that, okay? So I don't know why Bible Study Tools is there. I don't know what that has. Maybe a lot of people that go to church also go to gym. Well, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, but basically, we can see here as well, and I'll be getting to this in a moment. They're getting a lot of destination sites as their tracking updates. Okay, so this is what I mean by I speak about shipping is huge. People seem to neglect shipping a huge amount, but we can see that they're using 17 track. Okay, and you know, it does the job, but it's not that great, and I'll be getting to that in a moment. We can see, again, their search. Okay, so people are just typing in the name of their store. So if they are not running a brand search, okay, so little, that one. Okay, so from what I see, they're not running a brand search. So what that means is you could steal their traffic. And if you're watching this and you're the store owner, you're welcome. I recommend going to watch my brand search video, because if I really wanted, I could just make a simple campaign to try and steal some of your traffic. May not get some sales, but I'll be stealing some of your traffic. So make sure you do that. Okay. So anyway, so moving on past that, if we scroll down, we can see social. So this is what I mean by they're actually doing a lot of Twitter. Now, I've not done enough Twitter to really know, and I've not done enough YouTube to know, but I know that YouTube would be huge, more so than Twitter in my opinion, because YouTube also is very video centric, and you know what you can do with YouTube quite easily is through Google Ads, is you just make a campaign, YouTube ads, and you bind it to, I would just bind it to videos that are about gym, that are about exercise, home exercise, all of those, and guaranteed you're going to get a lot of people in. YouTube is YouTube and Google are becoming the next thing, because Facebook's becoming very expensive for most people. Okay, so we can see here display ads. Okay, so as I said, Google Display Network. We can see, Yahoo. You're always going to see like Yahoo. You generally will see Gmail. If especially in a brand, I found Gmail works really well because it doesn't. It sort of looks like an ad, but sort of doesn't. But you can see that these are websites that are showing their ad and getting people back. Okay, so and that pretty much is about it. When it comes to SimilarWeb. So that should give you an idea of that as well. So let's move on to what they did wrong. Okay, so what they did wrong. Slow shipping times, immediately 9 to 13 days. Okay, 9 to 13 to 14 days, 2 weeks. Okay, now most of their traffic source is United States. In United States, what is biggest in United States? Amazon. Okay, Amazon. Amazon, I think it's properly starting to say same day delivery, like literally you buy it, same day delivery, and that's only going to become bigger. So 2 weeks, people will put up with it, but it's going to become harder in the future. So what do you do to fix that? ShipBob, EP Rollo. I have a video on EP Rollo. Yes, you have smaller margins, but trust me, it helps in the long run. Don't think of all the short term. I didn't see any in-cart upsell. So if I go on their page right now, they're taking me to their cart page. Okay, but there's no in-cart upsell. No in-cart upsell. Right now, why send someone when you have a successful funnel? I love Russell Brunson. He's one of my heroes in my opinion. But anyway, but every step in a funnel, okay, is an opportunity for money. And if you're not maximizing on that, then you're not making money. Okay, so if I look at this, what do I say? Why even have it? Is logically what you think. Skip it. Go straight to the checkout. If you're not going to do in-cart upsells, don't send them to your cart page. I send people to cart page because in-cart upsells work very, very well. You can get like a 1 in 4 to 1 in 5 people and increase your average order value, 10%. And that makes a lot of difference. So they're not doing that. Okay, that's really annoying. Privy. Anyway, but no post-purchase upsells. Now, to be fair, I did see in Commerce Inspector that they were running this historically, or they at least installed CartHook, but they're not using it right now. And how I know that the people aren't using CartHook, CartHook and Intercart, okay, they come up with like a little loading thing. Wheel, okay, because I use them. I use Intercart, sorry, but and it's not doing that. This is the standard checkout, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's the standard checkout. So they're not doing post-purchase upsells, or if they are, it probably wouldn't be near as profitable as something like Intercart or CartHook. All right, so I've been on their website, so I noticed that they haven't been really remarketing me much. SMS, I put in my like we're seeing here, where can I put in my number? Okay, I can't. They're not using SMS Bump. And if any of you know me, know that SMS Bump is one of the best apps. And anyone that uses it knows that as well. They're not using SMS Bump. Like, it's just literally free money. I should jump on them and say, look, I can help, double your business profits, and I'll just install the app 5 minutes later. Give me $500. There you go. SMS Bump is absolutely mandatory, and I'm amazed that they're not using it. And email. I have not gotten an email. Okay, I'm looking at my phone right now. Yep, no email. Nah, I put in my email, nothing. So they're not really doing that either, and those are some of the cheapest and most effective ways of remarketing, which blows my mind. Okay, so another important one is they have not branded the product as their own. All right, so if I had a product that was doing this amount of traffic, and at the moment I don't, but I don't really care. They're doing this body wellness. Okay, so they're doing that well, but I don't see anywhere on it with their tag. If I was them, I would legitimately be like, all right, private supplier, 101, cheaper, faster, and get your damn tag on that thing. Your tag everywhere. Okay, they're running Little Style Shop with Body Wellness. Okay, so it's confusing for me. In many regards, you'd be better off building a one product store, really, or like you would build a funnel. You would want to try and really brand this product, and I'm not really seeing that all that much aside from the name. But I would be wanting to brand it like my own actual product. It's something that it costs like very little. You just speak to your private supplier. I want my a tag on it, and I want it branded as myself. Custom packaging, having a business card in it. That's what I do. Business cards with a post-purchase upsell. You have no idea how much that works, especially if you're building a brand. You just say or a letter. It doesn't matter. Thank you so much for buying from us. Just the team here from Little Style Shop. Just showing our appreciation. We just wanted to give you a 25% discount for your next purchase when you purchase through us today. Use discount code THANKYOU25 on your next purchase with us. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Something like that. Okay. Have you ever received a package yourself and had that? Something similar to that, and how personal and value you feel. Have your name on it. Simple. It takes a little bit to get set up, but it really is so worth it, in my opinion. The checkout page is not optimized, okay, at all. So we're not seeing like any of my checkout hacks, like the Conversion Pirate one, or I've forgotten the name of the other one. But the other hack, which a number of you use, which is really, really popular, might I add, they're not using that. So their conversion rate won't be as great. No idea why. This is important. Okay, this one is really important. Tracking updates. Like 17 track, as far as I know, it doesn't provide tracking updates. I always recommend Aftership, and people have said to me, oh yeah, but Aftership costs more and all of this. So you're either going to spend money on Aftership, or you're going to be spending that money on customer service reps. Okay, now, why do I prefer Aftership over reps? Well, reps are people. And if you don't get what I'm getting at, people make mistakes and are a pain to manage. I can just use a piece of software and do it all. And then I can do upsells every time. And I trust me, the amount of sales I get just by using Aftership with looks, like I think this month it's generated $350 in revenue. Okay, and so that pretty much pays for all my apps. Just by using Aftership and looks and integrating them, I get post-purchase upsells and saves me customer service. Customers come back, and they will. You do this, and I pretty much guarantee you get customers come back, especially if you actually got faster shipping. Like, I was updated every step of the journey, and I got fast shipping. I love this product. I'll buy from them again. That is branding 101. Don't care what anyone says. It's one of the best hacks out there, in my opinion. Every day I look at reviews and I just get more and more and more, and they're legit reviews. I'm super proud of that. Anyway, so one of the other things, this is just probably me being a bit nitpicky, but I really hate how their store is not, that's not a logo. Okay, so that's just a name. All right, so I always look at it like this. Whenever I think of an amazing brand that everyone knows in the whole world, we think of McDonald's. When you think of McDonald's, as soon as I said that, what did you think? Did you think of the word? Did you think of the letter? I bet you thought of the letter, which is their logo, isn't it? You thought of the M. Okay? You thought of that. That is astonishing. They have done so much marketing. They have built their brand so firmly that the business, you can literally, if you nearly see a letter M, you would think of McDonald's. They've made the letter M McDonald's. Like, just a basic letter, just with, whatever you call it. And that's amazing. Okay? Logos make a difference. Okay? Don't forget that logos really do make a difference. They don't have to make the biggest difference. Okay? But they do make a difference, especially if you're getting a lot of traffic. It helps people to identify. It's another simple way to differentiate yourselves from others. I see a lot of people not putting effort into their logo. They're not buying a proper domain. like these things are like one-off expenses that cost $5-10. So do it. All right. So that's what they haven't done well there. There's no phone number. Okay. Now, another thing, if I was heavily branding, I would have a phone number. Most of their traffic is US, so I would just get a US phone number. There's tons of them out there. There's tons upon tons of them out there that you can choose and send them to like a voicemail. Okay. Because those people that call the voicemail, you can try and convert them. If you live in the US, I would actually get it diverted to your mobile phone. But get it to your voicemail. Most people aren't probably going to call it, but the ones that are, you can try and sell them. It's just a real trust factor. Okay, so I can see here they've got this, which is just Zoto Box, which is free. They should be using live chat, in my opinion. So no landing page builders. So I have not seen any landing page builders. Gem landing pages or gem pages, ClickFunnels, Zipify, Shogun. There's tons of them. And if I was having a winning product, I would be doing that, because Shopify pages never convert as well as a proper landing page, because you can split test. They'll be split testing the heck out of their ads. You should be split testing your landing page. Simple as that. So these are 3 hacks that no one really speaks about that much. Trustpilot. We all know Trustpilot is a website that's built its name around trust. So you can actually register for Trustpilot and actually get reviews and build trust. And it's important, because you think about it, because customers know that Trustpilot is a website built around authenticity and trust and real reviews. Okay, or meant to be real reviews. You can still sort of fake it, but the reality is that's the perception. And that helps with a lot of organic traffic. Or people have been searching their business, okay? People have been searching their business, okay? And seeing something like Trustpilot, 5 out of 5 stars of 20 people, helps build more trust, helps increase your click-through rate. A lot of organic traffic. You can use Google Analytics for this. People don't seem to care about Google Analytics, but it's the best tool, in my opinion, in the world. No Google reviews, not running Google reviews. So you can run Google reviews so that every time someone lands on your thank you page, they can opt in to give you a Google review. Okay, so I have people give Google reviews and Looks reviews. So I just use Looks. Just reviews. Everything's about trust. Trust. Simple. And not using Google My Business. This is something that I've used. It's mainly, a lot of people mainly use it for local businesses, but it's a great thing. You can just use something like Firebox, or buy an address in the US, like a virtual one. Google My Business and do that. Now, I haven't done that in the US. I've done that here in Australia. So I don't know if I might be a bit wrong with that, but it works well here. And it's free. So the Google reviews is free, okay, as well. And the Google My Business is also free, and Trustpilot is free. So they're 3 free hacks. And if I was building a brand, I would go to the degree of doing that, which is what you should be doing. They're trying to brand the product, hence the name, but they're not doing these things that are free or take like 20 minutes. They could spend a couple of hours, and I feel like I could help them convert a lot more people. Okay? So, anyway, the conclusion of today's case study is, either way, they're a very successful store, and congratulations to them. A store that has dedicated a lot of their budget to this product, which has been very successful. Again, very, very good job. I cannot help but see that they are not hugely profitable, however. Okay, my honest opinion is I cannot see that they're hugely profitable as much as they could be, because their traffic in the US is declining. As you've seen, they're not running landing pages. Their remarketing is not that great. So naturally, I can't help but conclude that their profit will be less than even my estimates. It is highly likely that this is their main product, based on the SimilarWeb that pretty much is their main winning product, which is a bit of a thing which is good, but also bad, because it means if the product dies out, what do you do? And you can see that what they're doing is they're doing YouTube, and they're doing Twitter, and they're doing Google more. So they're trying to make it a winning product in other channels that are probably more profitable. And they're doing SEO as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. All right, and we're seeing that they're going worldwide and tier 1. So it's likely that they got this successful in the US, and it's become very difficult to be profitable because it's a $30 product, and they're selling it for that, and it probably costs $10 or something like that. I don't know. And so they're trying cheaper countries to get sales, which can definitely work. But it's important you know that your conversion rate will drop from that. And why? Because your store is in USD. So I enjoyed this case study as just a side note. But if I was them, I would have branded the heck out of it. Thank you so much for watching. That concludes today's case study on a general store doing over 1.1 million in revenue every single month. I hope you did enjoy it. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, crush it to go on the chance to win a 30-minute call with myself, and hit that notification bell for updates. Check the links in the description, guys. Okay, the link for today's slides is in the description, as well as the links for free cheat sheets, as well as my course. Okay, I've been updating my course. I suggest you jump in on it because I've been putting a lot of work into that course, and I'm very, very proud of it. I also recommend as well, if you did enjoy today's video, up on screen right now, just there, you should be seeing a link for product research. Okay, guys, there's going to be a couple of videos that's going to help you to absolutely crush it in 2019. Go watch those videos now. Have a lovely day. Take care and goodbye.